Good afternoon, everybody. Please be seated. My name is Pamela Whitburn. I'm the chair of the governing body, the Court. On behalf of Queen Margaret University, it gives me great pleasure today to welcome you to today's ceremony. Dame Prue Leith, who most of you will recognise, has been our Chancellor for the last 7 years. Sadly, her term of office is due to finish later this year. However, I'm delighted to welcome her here today. Please join me in welcoming Dame Prue Leith for the address.
Thank you. Principal and Vice-Chancellor, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, our soon-to-be new graduates. This will be the last time I have the honor of celebrating our graduates' achievements in this amazing hall. And it's really good to see you all dressed up, relaxed, happy after years of anxiety and hard graft. And all that stress that fell on you in the COVID years. Thank God the last 2 years have seen the campus once more humming with life. It's been good. I do hope, and I do know what an effort it is to pull off a degree. I managed to flunk out of drama school, art school, architecture school, and a BA before I hit the idea of being a cook, which didn't need an academic career. So I do congratulate you, and I hope you agree with me that you would not be here had it not been for the support and concern of your friends, your family, your tutors, your professors, mentors, and everyone else who has helped you through lockdown and through the last 2 years. Now, I guess some of you have wondered what a cook with no academic qualifications, who eats cake for a living on telly, has been doing as your Chancellor. Well, if you Google me, you'll find I've managed to do a few more things in my long life than eat cake. I've had a pretty good career as a businesswoman, a busy one as a food writer and a journalist, an okay career as a novelist, and a successful one as a telepresenter. I've started and run a few charities, and I've sat on countless committees and boards. But why did I jump at the chance to be Chancellor of Queen Margaret? Well, there were personal reasons. For a start, I'm in love with Scotland. My family on both sides came from Scotland. In my 20s, I nearly married a Scottish rugby player. Good thing I didn't. And 8 years ago, I did marry a guy born and bred in Edinburgh, a Playfair no less. The best catering contract that my company ever landed was the Edinburgh International Conference Centre, and my idea of heaven is standing in the spey with a fishing rod in my hand. But there are more serious reasons too. I particularly admire the way QMU has remained proud of its distant origins as a cooking school. Athol Crescent, the then most famous cooking college, the most famous Edinburgh College of Domestic Science, because I truly believe that practical and vocational skills are every bit as important as theoretical and academic ones. I love the fact that QMU, on becoming a university, did not try to bury its vocational past in a rejection of the value of practical education. Instead, the new university built on that vocational past with a balance between practical and theoretical education and devising degrees that fit students for the modern world. I also like the QMU ethos. I find it respectful, polite, and very driven. Tutors and professors work with students closely and individually, helping them study, but also developing their drive, their resilience, creativity, and the empathy needed if they are to succeed. You can have the classiest degree in the world, But if you cannot get on with your fellows, or if you expect the world to come to you without you making an effort to woo it, then that posh degree won't be any help at all. I am really proud to be your Chancellor. At graduations, it is traditional for lofty geriatrics like me to hand down words of wisdom for the young. I shall try, though I suspect that much of the knowledge and wisdom in our modern tech-driven society lies with your generation rather than with mine. But let me at least offer you, for what they're worth, a few bits of advice which have helped me in my career and my life. The first is to keep your mind open to new things. Don't allow the job you do to restrict you, constrict you to that area. You will be happier and more interesting to other people if you know stuff. Being a pretty face is not nearly as sexy as being interesting and interested. And don't think you can't change your mind about your career. Some of you will know exactly what you want to do and will go for it with confidence and concentration. But many of you will take jobs or choose careers that in the end just won't do. That's absolutely fine. It's all experience, and when you look back, that time will not have been wasted. You will have learned a lot. And as I said, before I settled on cooking, I'd made a lot of false starts with 4 degree courses at Cape Town University and the Sorbonne in Paris, I reckon I lasted about 3 or 4 months in each of them before flunking out. I was 21 before I discovered the joys of French cooking, and I really then knew what I wanted to do. But those false starts were not a waste. They gave me a lasting love of the theatre, of art, of architecture, and of literature and travel. I think the secret to being interesting and interested is never allow yourself to be bored. Being bored is a cardinal sin in my book. Everything and everyone is interesting if you bother to find out about them, what makes them tick. I once said to the late Prince Philip that it must be dreadfully boring watching all those tribal dances and endlessly touring factories. And he said the trick was to take an interest. He said, if you understand the origin of the dances and what the gestures mean, they become interesting. And if you find out how the machinery works in the factory or the problems and opportunities of the manufacturer, a factory visit can be fascinating. And then my next bit is you can do more than you think. If you have a very demanding job, another string to your bow will keep you sane. I know a top lawyer who has written a book on mathematical puzzles. I know an education bigwig who has a government job and an education job. And he writes poetry, he works for the Samaritans, and he fosters refugee children. My interest in art led me to what is honestly my proudest achievement, which was getting the huge empty plinth in Trafalgar Square, used for contemporary works of art, turned into exhibition space. It took 5 years, and we had to get our plans passed by 13 committees: the Georgian Society, the Fine Art Commission, English Heritage, Westminster Planning, on and on and on. Now, the finest artists get works up there. Anthony Gormley, Anish Kapoor, Tracy Emin have all had their moment on that plinth. I'd never have done it if I'd never been to art school, and I only went to art school for 3 months. My next recommendation is stickability. You have already shown wonderful tenacity in getting your degree, so I know you can do stickability. There must have been moments when you wanted to chuck it, but you didn't. With my poor record at university, all I can say to you is respect. Almost nothing gets done and dusted which does not take some sustained effort. It's very easy to start things, but it's just hard to finish them. Start writing a book, start a war, a love affair, a baby. But writing the whole book, getting out of the war, sustaining that love affair, loving that baby when it becomes a sulky teenager, all requires stickability. I'm often asked what the secret of a successful career and happy life is. Of course, there isn't one, but I attribute mine mainly to a lot of energy, real stickability, doggedness, and a can-do approach. If things go wrong, as they often have done, I've tended to think, oh well, let's try something else. Or I've thought, damn it, it was a good idea, it's worth another crack. You also need to be prepared to sell yourself. Be a good marketer. Talk the talk, if you like. I started out going round the tube as a chef for hire, cooking people's private dinner parties. The posh women I worked for would mostly tell their friends about me, and I'd get more jobs, word of mouth. But one day I heard through the kitchen hatch my employer, on being congratulated on the dinner, claiming she'd cooked it herself. I was tempted, of course, to fling open the hatch and put my head through and say, not true, I cooked the dinner. But that wouldn't have been the way to win more customers. So I put one of my business cards into the pocket of every guest's coat with a little note that said, your dinner was cooked by. Brilliant. And that's a kind of marketing, I guess. You have to be able to open your mouth and tell people what you can do for them. Most importantly, in life and in work, is to do the right thing. Those of you who've been studying what makes a business sustainable will not be surprised to hear me claim that the moral core, the ethical fiber of a company, has a lot to do with it. My company started rather haphazardly, but we did eventually develop a kind of philosophy or set of principles expressed by a motto, simply better. By simple, we meant simple, honest, and straightforward. No tricks. We did not squeeze we didn't squeeze our suppliers on price, and we paid them on time. We gave the service charge, all of it, to the staff, and we treated them like friends. We told the truth to our customers. If we got something wrong, we groveled. It's amazing how effective a tool saying sorry is. We hardly ever hear it anymore, but honestly, say sorry and your customer will forgive you. The better part of Simply Better meant three things. Better than our competitors, better than yesterday, which means we were trying to improve things all the time, and better than our customers' expectations. If you do an outstanding job, they will tell the world. Oops, I lost a page. My last bit of homespun wisdom. Never feel too grand to do the dirty jobs. When I started out, I had to scrub out the bins and clean my little van and gut the pheasants. But as the company grew, obviously I spent more time in the office and less with a broom in my hands. But if I was out on a job, say at a wedding, I prided myself on always being the last to leave, to help the guys take out the rubbish, to load the van, to sweep the floor. It stood me in really good stead because our staff knew that I understood their jobs. After all this boasting, it's time for a confession. My generation has done little to solve the problems of the world. Indeed, many of the problems exist because we have failed miserably to tackle the challenges of global warming, terrorism, corruption, and greed. But problems are also opportunities, and your generation is the most powerful in history with the transformational impact of information technology and unbelievably fast-changing and powerful communications. This means that you need to be open to change, not frightened or resentful of it, and accept, even welcome, the adjustments you will have to make in your career, and embrace the inevitability of lifelong learning. You will find, I am sure, that even if extremely unlikely, you were to work for the same organization for your whole career, you would need to retrain and keep retraining to keep up to speed. Like a doctor, no one wants to be treated by a medic who knows nothing of the latest research and progress in medicine. It's a sobering thought that 40% of today's job titles were not around when I was first in business, like risk assessor, environmental officer, political advisor, influencer, digital marketing manager. None of these jobs existed. And many have gone, like typist, milkman, lighthouse keeper, printer, they're all gone. And the process is accelerating. Train driver, taxi driver, pilot are sure to go soon. And other jobs like solicitor and tax advisor are being taken over by apps or algorithms that are better informed, more frequently updated, and quicker than real lawyers and real consultants. So herein lies a great opportunity. Bill Gates says it very well. He said, humanity's greatest advance is not in its discoveries, but in how they're applied to reduce inequity. Of course, your focus must rightly be on your own ambitions and your own goals, but you must also try to behave honestly and ethically and do your bit for people less well off than you. So finally, and it cannot be said too often, congratulations on your degrees. At QMU, we think the world of our students, and we are collectively so proud of you. And I think you have made a brilliant start to the next stage in your life. I hope this is not the last that we see of you, but many, many congratulations and very good fortune in the future. Thank you.
In the name and on behalf of Senate, I have the privilege to present for the honorary degree of Doctor of the University, Sally Gray. Sally Gray, MBE, is a television presenter, media trainer, business leader, and charity volunteer. She is also one of our own, a Queen Margaret alumna. After school in Edinburgh in the late 1980s, Sally joined Queen Margaret College, as it was then, to study communications and media. For her undergraduate dissertation, she chose to write about children's television. That led her to contact the production team of the BBC's Blue Peter programme, and as she has put it, a week or so later, I was in their offices. This was to be the whirlwind start to Sally's highly successful media career that continues to today. She landed her first proper job as a BBC secretary, where she worked with some of the biggest names in UK media. TV broadcaster David Dimbleby was on the first programme she worked on, and she played a part in bringing the TV politics programme Question Time to Scotland for the first time. Very early on in her career, she landed a presenter role on a BBC Scotland children's education programme, Go 45. This programme was a real rule-breaking, fresh take on educational broadcasting, and attracted an average audience of up to 5 million people per episode. A long time before streaming, attracting this number of viewers each week was a significant achievement. But this was just the beginning for Sally. Her TV credits range from fronting lifestyle shows such as ITV's Moving Day and Our House, BBC's Real Rooms, and The Really Useful Show, to live reporting on GMTV. She's also hosted fun CBBC entertainment shows like the game show 50/50 and the multi-award-winning It'll Never Work, as well as presenting Record Breakers and numerous other children's programmes. In her career, Sally has travelled the world in search of the kookiest inventions, chased after wild alligators, flown a fighter plane, gone head-to-head with Hollywood heavyweights such as Arnold Schwarzenegger and Pierce Brosnan, and sung a duet with actor and comedian Sir Norman Wisdom. She lives life with gusto and has a penchant for saying yes. Nowadays, she focuses her energy and verve on empowering others and nurturing talent, with a particular interest in helping young people build their confidence and find opportunities in the media. For a decade, she worked with the London Academy of Film and TV as their head of production, training young people up as TV presenters and mentoring new talent. In 2008, drawing on the skills and experience she gained in the media, she founded Presenters Inc., a media training company. Through it, she has enabled people with a story, from Olympic champions to human rights lawyers, to find their voice and engage with audiences. The act of giving back through charity work is also an important aspect of Sally's life. Indeed, in 2003, she was awarded an MBE for services to young people through her work as an ambassador for the Millennium Volunteers. This was a youth volunteering award scheme celebrating their commitment, contribution, and achievements, now rebadged in Scotland as the Saltire Awards. And through her role as an ambassador for the Prince's Trust, she has supported young people facing disadvantage and adversity to create a better future for themselves. Sally's career shows where a degree from QMU can take you, and how you can use your career to find real meaning in your life. But perhaps even more importantly, she provides an inspiring example of how we can each use our expertise and life experiences to provide a ladder that others might climb, enabling them to fulfill their own potential. In that, she truly personifies our university's commitment to making the world a better place and allowing individuals and communities to thrive. Chancellor, in recognition of the success that she has had in building a varied and progressive career in the media, and for her selfless support of others to achieve, I have much pleasure in inviting you to confer upon Sally Gray, MBE, the honorary degree of Doctor of the University.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Chair, distinguished guests, staff, and fellow graduates, friends and family. This is such an honour. Thank you so much to QMU for my honorary doctorate. I'm absolutely thrilled and made up. The atmosphere in here is electric. I'm so excited for all of you as well. And for me to be here at the Usher Hall, it means so much. This is a really special place for me in Edinburgh, because it was right here, many years ago when I was at school, we used to have our end-of-term school concerts. And it's right here on the stage that I did my very first ever big solo performance on the piano. And I can tell you, I was absolutely petrified. And you see that door over there? I was standing at the door and I was too scared to come on. And my brilliant music teacher, Mr. Cranston, was beckoning me to come on, and I'm going, no, I can't do it, I can't do it. And so he came over and literally dragged me onto the stage, and I sat down and I played the thing and got it over and done with. I loved it. It was such a blast. And it's just really special for me to be back here today. It's kind of come full circle. It's a real privilege to be able to chat to you and tell you some of the snapshot highlights of my career, the good and the bad, and maybe give some advice to you guys, although we've had some amazing advice from Prue earlier on. I've been taking notes on her resilience and all her great stuff as well. And hopefully I'll end on a motivational high with a big G up for you guys to step out there and crush it and to step into your own power. That's the plan. I won't take up too much of your time. So first up, though, let's rewind to when I was a student back at QMU, or QMC as it was back then. I used to wear a really short skirt. And I would sit at the back of my lecture theatre watching all these brilliant movies, drinking hot chocolate, movies like Battleship Potemkin. Do you remember the great montage sequences there? And Brief Encounter, black and white movies. There was a lot more to the course than that, of course, but for me, the biggest takeaway was learning how to collaborate creatively. We'd split up into teams and brainstorm, hatch plans, and develop ideas into some kind of pitch that we then present to our tutors. Advertising campaigns, marketing proposals, videos. Turns out my first ever production meetings were at QMC as a student. It was great fun sparking off each other, turbocharged to meet that deadline. And it's really that spirit of creative collaboration that's been such an important thread running all the way through my career. For when I just started out gingerly behind the scenes of the BBC, all the way through my heady, exciting television presenting days, to now working closely with my media coaching clients. And back in the early days of my TV career as a production secretary, I was so inspired to be working alongside such dynamic producers on the likes of Question Time and News and Current Affairs. It was an intoxicating mix of politics and production pressure. And I just got stuck in because I knew the ropes from my QMC days of sharing ideas and collaborating. It meant that it was my hand that would snake up in the meetings to suggest a guest for the panel discussion, or in one crazy brave moment in a meeting suggesting rather passionately that we needed to take the programme out of England, take it up to Scotland. Edinburgh would be good for starters. And they said, great idea, Sally, you research it. So I did. Then wind forward a few years later, and I am in Studio 3 in BBC Television Centre, this time as the presenter. We've just done the dress run, and we're about to record Tricks and Tracks for Children's BBC, a magic and music entertainment show with probably about 4.5 million viewers tuning in. I was absolutely petrified. I could hear the live audience beginning to file in, that cold feeling of dread. It's like, oh, the audience are coming. Would I remember my lines? Would I remember where to stand? Which camera to look at? It was all a blur. Here's the thing. I got chatting with a senior cameraman who was sitting down in some amazing contraption. It was a camera on the peds on wheels. And he didn't look very happy either. And I said to him, I'm just so nervous. And he said, me too. I said, what? But you're behind the camera. Why would you be nervous? And then he showed me his camera script. It was fiendishly complicated. I couldn't make head or tail of it. And he said that he had to perform some kind of technical master trick to get from the wide establishing shot of the band, I think it was take that on the stage, to a BCU, a close-up of the next magic trick. He showed me his camera move. It was so tricky, and he had to pull it off under huge pressure. So he was nervous too. It was a total reality check for me because I was so trapped up and wrapped up in my own terrifying excitement of it all that I just hadn't thought for a minute how everybody else on the production might feel and the amazing roles that they all played too. Craft, talent, teamwork, and yes, collaboration. For me, that was a watershed moment, and it made me fall in love with the whole process of TV production even more. So the good and the bad. It's been a blaze of great standout moments for me over the years. Here are some of my snapshot highlights. I think seeing my credits rolling up on the screen for the first time, that was amazing. Seeing those big BBC outside broadcast trucks arrive in Edinburgh for Question Time because of me pushing for it in that meeting, that was an incredible moment for me. My name up on the dressing room door at Television Centre for the first time, and getting a miracle phone call from my agents. I was on a shoot somewhere on a train, and I got this phone call, and it said, you've got the gig. You got the new movie show for Channel 4. You're going to fly over to Hollywood. You're going to interview Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny DeVito, and Emma Thompson. Oh, my God, I remember screaming. I think the whole train celebrated me with me. It was just an amazing moment. So these are my good snapshot memories, but now to the bad ones. I think, basically, I've now lost my place. I got so excited with the good bits. Hang on. There are so many bumps in the road. We're now looking for page number 7. If we find that, I think I've got it here. Yes, I have. Here we go. I've lost the beginning of it, but I know it's good. Bumps in the road. Here we go. Found it. It's all okay. We can breathe. The intense pressure of going from show to show, traveling around solo around the world on my own, going from shoot to shoot, missing key family events back at home, an article in the press that spun out of control, watching yourself back on television, on primetime TV, and literally recoiling with mortification. Why did I say that? Why did I wear that? Oh, why did I do that? And then the really tough times as a freelancer when the work doesn't come in. There was a time when a few shows I was hosting weren't recommissioned or I hadn't been booked for the next series. I had been replaced. A real kick in the teeth. But I had a mortgage to pay. And a boyfriend's mother at the time suggested, why don't you start up an ironing business from home? An ironing business. Well, there was a crunch moment. That's when you rise up against it, like Scarlett O'Hara in the movie Gone with the Wind. May God be my witness, I will never leave the media industry and start up an ironing business. That ain't gonna happen. But you know what? It totally fueled my fire. Leaving TV and the media was not an option for me. I had to pivot, I had to get the power back, and that's when I started media training as a side hustle. And even when more presenting work did come back, I founded my own company to put a protective ring of steel around my chance to always be contributing to the media. That one blip helped me pull focus on what was truly important. So you guys, dig deep, go with your gut, and find that resilience to switch things up, adapt, and overcome, even when things are not going your way and you get told to stop at an ironing business. So to finish up, I always say to clients and to those new presenters who are about to step up to the mic for the first time, you have to have unshakable self-belief that what you have to offer is pretty special and unique. Nobody else has walked in your shoes. And you've worked so hard. Today is testament to that. So value your work and go and take it to the next level, which I know you will all do, judging by some of the outstanding work that I saw last night from the film students at the Cameo. It was brilliant. And finally, keep clear of the dream stealers and those energy vampires, those that say it can't be done or who rain on your parade. Keep close the ones with a positive energy who inspire you and take you from the easy, shallow end into the deep end, because that is where the real adventures are. That is where you'll make the real difference, especially in the creative industry. It's your career, it's nobody else's, so take the helm. Good luck, go get it, and step into your power. Thank you.
Chancellor, in the name and on behalf of Senate, I have the honour to present for the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Nicole Manley. For the award of Professional Doctorate in Cultural Practice, Sheila Murray. For the award of degree of Master of Arts in Applied Arts and Social Practice, Adisola Adeyeri. Abina Bonsu. Mary Flannery. C.J. Hamilton. Eva Mackenzie. John Phillips. Adireo Sorimikan. Sally Swan. For the award of degree of Master of Arts in Arts, Festival and Cultural Management, Alana Docherty. Bailey Jackson. Jasmine Lindemann. Lauren McKinney. Maya Mayerman. Paula Nugent. Miriika O. Vivian Adojo. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Digital Campaigning and Content Creation, Mercy Adigbedsan. Ayomide Adesanya. Stephen Aku. Sinye Breke. Zoe Davidson. Esse Amelia Eskelinen. Shimama Fatima. Gabriel Ilisanme. Ridwan Olojide. Maria Olaoye. Israel Oryumade. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Media Management in the Creative Industries, Jasmine Gilchrist. Hannah Lintert. Henry Wabodo. Rachel Rothney. Siri Sortland. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Political Communication and Public Affairs, Oluwajeda Adekoya. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Strategic Communication and Public Affairs, Mudin Adagoke. Oyen Kansola Adekunle. Yetunde Adayeri. Imebore Agboje. Vivian Ajiye. Precious Albert. Samuel Buckley. Bismarck Dua. Abigail Echebire. Chima Egbahuzor. Judith Ekemeno. Jia Rong Ho. Janet Jameli. Louis Koso. Chloe Meekin. Augustine Okafor. Oduneo Oyenkalade. Miha Saktivel. Victoria Samuel. Chevon Smith. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Strategic Communication and Public Relations, Ian Arnott. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in acting and performance, Isaac Buse Evans. Poppy Charteris. Mark Grant. Elsa Kersher. Kevin Kosa. David Lister. Lewis Much. Kirsty Ritchie. Erin Tierney. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in acting with creative enterprise, Leila Akan. Amy Clark. Jasmine Cook. Bruna Docherty. Luman Docherty. Emma Downey. Taylor Galt. Megan Graham. Alexandria Jarvie. Bethany Markey. Elliot McLean. Sophie McMillan. Tia Patterson. Amelia Sweeney. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Acting, Emma Neeson. Amelia Scholes. Freya Showell. Kevin Walls. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with honours in costume design and construction, Claudia Alibrando. Mary Boyd. Kira Dunnett. Abby Edgar. Aliyah Lahari. Chloe Robertson. Charlotte Herhieri. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Creative Enterprise, Alison Douglas. Tiffany Ferrier. Sarah Gillespie. Kaylee Lawson. Jacob Remek. Marcella Skovranova. Tammy Young. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Drama, Annie Ackerman. Lucy Barker. Daryl Blackie. Lucy Connolly. Paula Cooney. Clark Dodds. Christopher Dowling. Katie Edmondson. Cara Florence. Rosie Graham. Cameron Henshelwood. Chloe Horn. Eve Hudson. Stephanie Hume. Neve Jackson. Matilda Keegan. Jasper Cotteranta. Manon Lavastre. Helena Leite. Danny Leskidou. Mary McKellar. Findlay McAdam. Freya Meikle. Neve Meldrum. Jessica Mitchell. Joanna Murray. Julia Pizziol. River Ida Riola. Georgia Ramsey. Megan Rees. Maya Ritchie. Lauren Robertson. Helmi Salen. Vivian Shanowski. Gary Scott Lodge. Emma Semple. Ely Smith. Georgia Smith. Louis Smith. Luke Steele. Freya Stewart Earl. Maya Sutton. Matthew Taylor. Darren Walls. Amelia Zimovitz. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Drama, Noemi Galante. Sani Hitala. Rory Mason. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Drama and Performance, Holly Prowse. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Drama, Theatre and Performance, Florence Armour. Cameron Bennett. Lewis Bingham. Morgan Burns. Liam Catterson. Claudia Crook. Alistair Dempster. Rosie Denner. Caitlin MacDonald. Katie McLeod. Maria McNeil. Lana Montgomery. Christopher Moore. Abdulrahman Naji. Georgia Raymond. Ruth Stewart. Cameron Tate. John Vance. Lauren Woodcock. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Film and Media, Daniel Ali. Hannah Athley. Victor Basiak. Markus Belakovs. Adam Bowron. Rio Bullman. Roy Bussell. Roxana Capri. Amy Carson. Siobhan Carson. Tom Chapman Pooge. Arsenti Dejiko. Irina De La Fuente. Joanna Denke. Maddalena Di Giovanni. Keir Finlay. Ellie Forbes. Lewis Higgins. Bethany Jenkins. Luca Kerr. Natasha Livingston. Marjolise Liu. Jade McDonald. Ian McCallum. Finn McDermott. Robert McElruth Gregg. Mark McKinnon. Christopher McPhillips. Rory McVean. Duncan Monroe. Mickey Rankin. Melina Rumerschma. Holly Simmers. Hannah Stewart. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Media and Communications, Deborah Adibambo. Jamie Brown. Connell Lespina. Sophie McKee. Jenna Murray. Ross Nisbet. Olufisola Olugbori. Tamara Pearson. Emma Robb. Michael Stove. Ross Woodward. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Musical Theatre, Robin Firth. Robin Gray. Hannah Young. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Performance, Ellis Leverton Hill. Connor McSherry. Darcy Robertson. Samantha Trotter. Neil Watt. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Public Relations and Marketing Communications, Manar Abdullah. Paisley Buchan. Eva Dimitrova. Becky Geddes. Madeline Gellens East. Alex Glendinning. Angelique Guilami Groves. Lisa Marie Ham. Sarah Hopkins. Louise Hunt. Kiara Murphy. Marcus Stewart. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Public Relations and Marketing Communications, Alexander Bathgate. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts with Honours in Theatre and Film, Boglarka Greb. Sinead Gray. Faye Jurians. Callum Knott. Victoria Marshall. Alexander Moran. Katie Patterson. Julia Rann. Sarah Ships. Judith Scott. Madison Turner. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Arts in Theatre and Film, Cara Boyce. Abigail McKinnon. Chancellor, a further 82 candidates are presented for awards in absentia.
Chancellor, in the name and on behalf of Senate, I have the honour to present for the award of degree of Master of Science in Advancing Practice in Occupational Therapy, Jennifer Cameron. Nicola Davidson. Hayley Goncalves. Aileen Murray. Maeve Normally. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Art Psychotherapy, Ella Ashworth. Tara Beasley. Tanya Bolton. Jack Carberry Todd. Elspeth Chapman. Sylvia Cerones. Hannah Costin. Melanie Downton. Catherine Eckersall. Nancy Haslam-Chaints. Rosamond Hines. Ellen Horton. Anna Camperu. Carol Kavanagh. Imogen Leach. Mariana Louie. Jonathan Milburn. No. Okay. Roisin Murdoch. Sarah Page. Josephine Parry. Bethany Pierce. Phoebe Ramsey Stagg. Sarah Robinson. Caitlin Ryder. Sumanu Saiwiria. Ashley Shula. Emer Simpson. Louise Skakan. Georgina Smart. Chrissy Stewart. Lorna Strachan. Laura Tabor. Nairi Troughton. Kate Weems. Tamara Whitson. Wong Kwan Yu. For the award of Degree of Master of Science in Drama Therapy, Lauren Bianchi. Stephen Cartwright. Yvonne Kavanagh. Rebecca Lamont. Dylan Manning. Niamh McCarran. Sally McRae. Chloe O'Hanlon. Imogen Reiter. Shanna Shafter. Catherine Stevens. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Drama and Health, Rosalind Fleischer-Brown. For the award of Degree of Master of Science in Music Therapy, Fraser Borland. Rose Galloway. Fia Gregg. Abigail Irwin Ransom. Andrea Jardine. Yu Wing Lu, Hui Gasindi Lee, Jessica Oki, Maria Raptopoulou, Emma Smullen, Lara Sweeney, Jessica Tomey, for the award of degree of Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, pre-registration, Gronya Barrett. Helena Batho, Casey Bumler, Kaylee Burke, Katie Butler, Katie Coffey, Amy Gavin Mangan, Latika Gurudita, Onya Kerisk, Jennifer Langahan, Sarah O'Flynn, Kate Owens, Laura Quigley, for the award of degree of Master of Science in Play Therapy, Nicole Blackburn. Judith Hallowell, Tabitha Johnston, Adriana Kraleva, Lorna Lagerman, Gavin Menzies, Alison Stephen Mains, Sandra Strelling, Anna Wills. For the award of degree of Master of Occupational Therapy, Anna Fisher. Samantha Henderson, Orla Irwin, Sophie Jeffrey, Charlotte Keeble, Molly Kennedy, Shauna McCabe, Jessica McLean, Rachel McClenahan, Holly Murray, Ruth Murray, Cleanna O'Connell, Anna O'Hara, Sinead O'Reilly, Dominika Pinozak. Orla Smith. Kiara Smith. Joy Spendlove. Pamela Wilkinson. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Occupational Therapy, Anika Bali. Alana Brown. Marianne Cavalieri. Sophie Chan. Lorna Cronin. Amy Fleming. Sinead Hanlon. Aisling Priest. Chiara Tierney. Caitlin Topman. Caitlin Van Rensburg. Ellie Walterson. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Health Studies, Sarah Clark. Catherine Rigg. Sharni Thorpe. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education, Rue Hanna. For the award of degree of Doctor of Philosophy, Amy White. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Advancing Practice in Sign Spoken Language Interpreting, Linda Duncan. Sarah Haynes. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Audiology pre-registration, Kit Ulam. Diksha Trivedi. Homing Anthea Young. For the award of degree of Master of Science in Speech and Language Therapy, pre-registration, Evan Biharano Welch. Emma Campbell. Rachel Clark. Beverly Cole. Rachel Cox. Laura Drummond. Ailish Finley. Chloe Grant. Fanula Harkin. Rhea Jacob. Kirsty McMillan. Lisa McDonald. Shade McLaughlin, Elizabeth Meredith, Alana Moore, Aoife O'Mahony, Ritika Padmasula, Heather Payne, Molly Reeve, Giuliano Ranero, Laura Richards, Megan Schweitzer, Emily Underwood, Gabrielle Ward, Maria Zarco. For the award of Postgraduate Diploma in Speech and Language Therapy, pre-registration, Heled Jones. For the award of Diploma of Higher Education in Hearing Aid Audiology, Patrick Buckley. Stephanie Evans, Fiona Hope, Rebecca Joyce, Victoria Kelly, Aaron Keynes, April Lennon, Erin McConnell, Barry John Ormond, Joseph O'Sullivan, Seren Rogers, Chloe Simpson, Robin Smith, Karen Wilkin, for the award of degree of Master of Speech and Language Therapy, Gráinne Cole. Tara Donohoe, Sarah Fadian, Fahara Faizi, Catriona Kinsella, Sarah Kurki, Sophie McLean, Hannah O'Connor, for the award of degree of Bachelor of Science with Honours in Speech and Language Therapy, Rebecca Brown. Amalia Costin. Evie Gill. Sarah Haynes. Neve Kelly. Lisa Norton. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Communication and Speech Science, Wei Sum Leong. For the award of degree of Bachelor of Science in Speech Studies, Molly Toogood. Chancellor, a further 68 candidates are presented for awards in absentia. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of degrees, diplomas and certificates.
Chancellor, Honorary graduates, colleagues, and all the families, members, guests, and supporters gathered here today. To you, our graduates, my heartfelt congratulations. This is a day always to remember. To our honorary graduate, Dr. Sally Gray, many congratulations to you too for all that you've achieved. It means a great deal to have you and your family and supporters join us as part of our QMU community for this celebration. To all the families, friends and supporters here today, enjoy the occasion. You are very much part of it. It will stay with you as a special memory for many, many years. For the university and all the staff who have helped and encouraged you through a journey of learning, discovering, growth, your contribution has been immense. I am privileged to lead such a talented and committed group of colleagues you see before you and behind me. So, we come here today to celebrate achievement, particularly of our wonderful graduates. You have shown resilience, adaptability, determination, resourcefulness, and consideration for each other. We are immensely proud, not just of what you've achieved, but of how you've achieved it. We understand well the impact of the pandemic on your time at university and at school or college before that in terms of disrupted learning, the economic impact, and the limitations it placed on society as a whole. So when we talk about resilience and adaptability, we mean that literally. No other generation of students has in recent times had to deal with the scale of challenge that you have had to deal with. But deal with it you have. And that experience, though not asked for and certainly unwanted, will stand you in good stead as you navigate life's journey. When I referenced the way to which you had approached university, I had in mind particularly how you, the class of 2024, have supported each other while showing the drive and determination necessary to succeed in your own studies. That approach resonates with our values and with our belief at Queen Margaret University in the importance both of the individual and the community. As we consider the challenges facing society today, locally, nationally, and globally, we must also consider how they might be tackled. Investment in science, technology, and infrastructure will play an important part, and we believe you have acquired the knowledge and understanding necessary to take advantage of that. But it is people, most probably working in teams and collaborating across networks, who remain fundamental to discovering, developing, and implementing the solutions to these challenges. And I believe that you, our graduates, will be among those people. Indeed, with your skills, your knowledge, your creativity, and your adaptability, we hope and indeed expect you to become leaders locally, regionally, nationally, and for some of you, internationally. My advice to you is to think less about leadership in terms of status and more in terms of the contribution you can make as an individual and at the same time in helping to bring out the best in others. In my experience, leaders are found in all walks of life and in all of society, and the most successful societies are full of leaders, starting with the communities which underpin them. So I believe that the qualities you possess will be valued more than ever. And I say that with all the more conviction in these days when AI and machine learning is very much on our minds. For all the many advantages that AI offers, it lacks the ability to understand human emotions, to build relationships, and to solve problems creatively. To make an obvious but important point, the world is full of people. So whatever the advances in technology, we need people with attributes around communication, critical thinking, collaboration, problem solving, teamwork, and adaptability, as well as, of course, emotional intelligence. For me, leadership is using the right combination of those attributes alongside technology in the appropriate circumstances and with a generosity of spirit that values other success alongside your own. Your time at university has been a journey of learning and discovery about life and relationships. It has, of course, been an intellectual process, with you gaining knowledge and understanding through the curiosity and discovery which remain at the heart of a university education. That education has also enabled you to acquire and hone new skills, perhaps even more than you appreciate. More than anything, it has been about you as the whole person, about who you are, what you stand for, what you can achieve, and indeed what matters. Beyond knowledge and skills, I hope your time at Queen Margaret has helped you reflect on the importance of integrity and compassion, about valuing yourself, your friends, your family, and the communities you are part of. Just that it is my conviction that your skills will remain highly relevant even as technologies advance. So I urge you not to lose sight of the importance of those personal qualities. Be confident in their importance and in your role in nurturing and advancing them. When I look back to my own time as an undergraduate, some 40 years ago now, that understanding of relationships, of how to learn and how to apply knowledge, has stayed with me and remains the foundation on which I base my leadership. And fundamental to learning is how we respond to mistakes and setbacks. I can assure you of one thing, and that is you will make mistakes. You may well have made some already. I have made plenty and continue to do so despite my best efforts. The point is not to despair, but to reflect and to go again, but with the benefit of the wisdom which true reflection gives you. Our focus on the whole person and on society is what essentially drives and motivates Queen Margaret University. We are proud to be a modern university, broad in outlook and inclusive. I hope too that we're open to new ways of doing things while respecting our long heritage, dating back to 1875, when the Edinburgh School of Cookery was founded with the purpose of improving the health of working class people and providing professional opportunities for women. Though today's university is a very different institution, it pays to remember our origins of what motivated the pioneering women, Louisa Stevenson and Christian Guthrie Wright, who set out on that journey with conviction nearly 150 years ago. In saying that, it's also important to recognize recent developments at Queen Margaret and to understand our ambition that manifests itself in many ways. We're a university founded on partnership, and we're proud to have collaborative partnerships internationally and with other universities and other colleges across Scotland. Those collaborations support our commitment to widening access to higher education, providing alternative routes by which students can gain a degree from both QMU locally and globally. This afternoon, as you've seen, we have students graduating from the Division of Media, Communication and Performing Arts, the Division of Occupational Therapy and Arts Therapies, and the Division of Speech and Hearing Sciences. Before the students, I'd like to say a few words on some of the highlights and achievements of those divisions. For the Division of Media, Communication and Performing Arts, this has been a year of many new beginnings in the division. They successfully ran 2 new programs, the program of MSc in Global Film Industries and a new BA program with our partners, Collective Acting Studio in London. They also launched a new on-campus short course in stage management skills, renewing our commitment to providing much-needed practical training across the sector. And renewal doesn't stop there. They've validated our new BA Honours program in creative and cultural industries and refreshed most of our undergraduate and postgraduate programs. They deepened our relationship with employers through the growth of our subject advisory panel. And our recent graduate, Lewis Gibbon, won the Best Actor TV in the BAFTA Scotland Award for his role as Danny in Somewhere Boy. And indeed, our graduate, Ashley Jensen, is back in Scotland playing in the most recent series of Shetland. For the divisions of Occupational Therapy and Arts Therapy and Speech and Hearing Sciences, with the first cohorts of our undergraduate masters in Occupational Therapy and Speech and Language Therapy graduating this year. These programs are designed to enhance the depth and breadth of our knowledge and skills in subjects such as leadership, service improvement, and research into a unique 4-year course that seamlessly blends undergraduate and postgraduate studies. And the ongoing development of our pioneering ultrasound technology has the potential to offer portable, less invasive alternative for the early screening and assessment of management of swallowing for those with neurological conditions. And this year, I'm delighted to say we are our first cohort, as we've seen, of drama therapy students graduating. This pioneering and unique course, the first of its kind, represents the only opportunity to train as an accredited drama therapist in Scotland and leads to eligibility to register with the Health Care and Professions Council. Our OT research funded by the EU is leading real-world change by creating play-friendly communities. And recently, colleagues celebrated improved play facilities in Whitecraig, where children were involved as co-researchers and shaped the design. And QMU is leading the way in supporting autistic students. Our collaboration on the National Autism Implementation Team positions us as the first Scottish university to embed best practice for autistic students, widening participation in higher education. And indeed, our music therapists are partnering with the Scottish Chamber Orchestra to evaluate their community programme in Carrickmillar. But whatever you have studied at Queen Margaret University, we celebrate and respect what you've achieved. In doing so, we acknowledge that your journey does not end here. In many ways, it is just the beginning, certainly of the next chapter in your lives. I spoke earlier about the importance of leadership in the widest sense, and I'm really confident that every one of you will go on to make a positive difference. As the Chancellor said, be open to new ideas, be confident, but humble enough to learn from others and from your own experience. Draw on the determination and resolve you have shown throughout your time at QMU, and please do not forget the importance and value of kindness. It is a potent thing, especially in concert with confidence, ambition, and determination. Please do keep in touch via our alumni office or directly with the university. We mean it when we say QMU is a community. You are now part of our extended family, and we would love to hear about your life's adventure. I have one last but important thing to ask of our graduates. I said earlier how much we recognise the vital role of family, friends, and supporters have played in enabling you to get where you are today. Could I therefore ask all of our graduates, if you're able, to stand up, to turn and face your family and friends and supporters and give them a big round of applause and a big cheer. We thank you for all you have done. Our graduate success is indeed your success. So, finally, may I offer once again my congratulations. May I say a special thank you also to all my colleagues who have worked so hard today to make today such a success. You can imagine the complexity and organisation that goes into it. So I wonder if I could ask you again to put your hands together to thank all the colleagues who have organised today. And now may I ask you to be upstanding for the academic procession. Thank you very much.